Hello everybody. How are you guys doing? Give me a couple seconds. I gotta reply to a comment real quick of somebody who seems to be confused about the whole what's it called? The names that don't show up properly in multiplayer lists, they think that means it's a hacked server. Wait, no, that's not what it means. It just means it's a language that the game doesn't recognize, and unfortunately I gotta let them know that that's not how it is. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Let me just finish this real quickly. Yeah, Hampton, I can't wait for everybody to get a chance to play it as well. Mark Cooley, thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see, hopefully they'll understand what I'm saying there. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing great. Just, it's unfortunate that just because, you know, one video gets made about something, then there's people that, will believe everything, even the stuff that's false. This is like the third time that I've had to, correct somebody who thinks that the like, quote-unquote barcode names mean that it's a cheated server, when it's literally just languages that Call of the Wild doesn't recognize, or that your system doesn't recognize. It does not mean that that person is cheating. It just means that they have a name that is symbols or characters the game does not recognize. Unfortunate that I have to explain that to so many people nowadays. Doing good, Craig. Doing very good. You know, I didn't intend to start with geese, but hey, if they're gonna be right here, we might as well, right? I really can't pass it up if they give me the shots. We gotta take them out. There we go. Alright, let's go get them. Well then, beautiful. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic today. Sorry for the slow start. Now that I'm done with that, we're back. We're back to smoking everything in sight. As was intended with these beautiful ARs. We have one clear over here. Let's go grab that first. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Nice, Caden. That's awesome, dude. Just killed 3 diamond whitetail, 1 Mississippi Lake and multi. Wasn't hacked, by the way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can find some pretty good stuff even on just normal servers. That's awesome. That is super awesome, Lunar. It's always nice to find those fresh, like, God tier servers that are just amazing. Hey Ethan, it's been pretty good. I've been doing a couple different videos and stuff, getting them ready for tomorrow, and I've got a full comparison video for the 308 versus the M1, and I gotta say I was very surprised at the results. And I think something might be wrong with the 308 because it performed like almost identical to the 30-06 in like every category. Even though the stats are quite different on the ammo. So I think something might be wrong there. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think something might be wrong. But I'm not going to say too much more. You guys will have to watch the video to get the rest of the information, but it was very shocking to say the least. Like super shocking. Little brown hybrid female. Yes, Void. We need to do that. That was hilarious. I really hope that does happen again. It was just absolute gold. Well, you know, I suppose if we're here, we might as well try to take down some more geese if they're just gonna be flying in like crazy. We'll start out with some geese, then we'll move to some other maps and see what we can do. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, dude? Oh, no worries, Kate. No worries, Caden. And congrats, dude. Hope you have fun. 97 to 110. Yep, that would be a great one track. I'm number between 1 and 67. How about 35, Lunar? How about 35? Nice, Adam. That's awesome, man. Melapheasants is probably my favorite rare in the entire game. I'm doing pretty good, Kevin. Just been very busy getting videos prepared and stuff like that. Been having a lot of fun with it, though. We just got a singular goose? Or no, 2 singular goose. Well then, that's interesting. Literally just 2 single geese. And they don't want to break either. Oh, yeah, that one just broke. Did it disappear when it broke? Oh my gosh, it did. What's going on? And now there's a flock over there. Were they like bugged out way ahead of their flock? I think that had to be what happened. That was weird. Yeah, Johnny, it's so close. So close. How do you get early access? It is given to specific content creators every update. There's not really a way to get it. It's just a matter of being a content creator that plays on PC. And if you're one of the content creators that EW approves of, then they will give you the early access. You know, that's actually surprisingly not as difficult as I thought. Thought for sure iron sights would be, like, next to impossible. And I mean, it's not easy, but we're actually hitting a few. Two more to go. Can we get them? Can we get them? Ooh. Yes, we can. Beautiful. No, Craig. It will be out the 22nd. How many diamonds do I have? I believe, like, 640 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Oh no, more! Oh, I still have the M1 on me from the testing. Should probably jump that off for another rifle. Alright, let's try to get these down. Let's get our dog to sit first. I don't want it to block us. That would be terrible. Gosh, I'm running out of space on my mouse pad. Oh gosh, there's more! Nothing too crazy in them. How are those not hitting? The first one did. There we go, we found the lead. Holy! This is crazy, the amount of geese we're getting down already, and we just started the stream. Alright, last one. I'm so sorry, little dude. I'm sorry if I can even hit you. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was actually satisfying. No chance. You wouldn't even be able to join. It's a build that's only available for content creators right now. You wouldn't be able to join because this patch isn't out to everybody else. Call of the Wild VR would be crazy. That would be so insane if that was a thing. Maybe one of these days, you never know. Hey, Mark, how's it going, man? Let's get the 22 in place of the M1, I think. We'll do that, I think. Yeah, that's perfect. Now to claim the 6 million geese that we smoked. Yes, Skips, this is my actual save game. They have recently changed it with the Mississippi update to where it uses our actual game save now, so we actually get to keep everything that we kill in early access. Pretty awesome change, because it used to be pretty disappointing to lose everything that we had killed. Goodbye. Goodbye. That never gets old. Ducks are the same as they've always been, Adam. They have not done the waterfowl rework until later this year. Once they do a rework to the waterfowl, you guys will definitely know, because I'll be making tons of videos on them. That is going to be so nice when they get those fixed. Looks like we have more over here, wow. I doubt it, good boy. I don't think they're gonna do cross-platform. It's kind of a hard thing to implement when the game has been without cross-platform for so long. It wasn't developed with it, so implementing it would be very difficult and expensive. So I don't know if we'll ever see that. I would love it if they could, though. Poor plastic birds. I know, right? Those little, lifeless, animationless birds. Yeah, Void. How will we hunt ducks, then? I mean, right now it's the same as always. You just shoot them off the lake. But, whenever they do the rework, then they'll probably work similar to the geese. But that's still months away, most likely. Where's the rabbits? Where's these little Euro rabbits? Are they here? I mean, they could have spooked. Interesting. Thought they would have been out if the burrows are here. No, you can hunt any field for the geese. Doesn't really matter where. As long as you're in one of the fields, you can place down decoys, then you'll be able to get geese there. There we go. There should be like, what? 1 or 2 more over there, it looks like. And then we should have all of them. Oh gosh, yeah, Jennifer, that'd be wild. Call the Wild VR would definitely be a very cool thing. Technically, Luke, they can, but it's such a low chance that it's not really worth even, like, worrying about. The chance of a level 8 red deer making diamond is about 0.0000001. Like, I think it's only happened one time during the whole time that Call the Wild has been a thing. But technically, they do have a very slight chance of making it. But definitely not worth pursuing. Probably not chance, because if I play with one person, then everybody wants me to play with them. But if I'm ever in multiplayer and you end up running into me, then feel free to chat with me in-game, you know? If I'm playing in public multiplayer servers, then I don't mind you guys joining in as long as you don't hunt right next to me, you know? But yeah, I don't really hunt one-on-one with anybody, because then everybody will be asking me to hunt with them. And obviously I couldn't hunt with everybody. It would be impossible. Ooh, we have more right here. How did we miss these? There's just so many geese down, it's hard to keep track. That's a good one, 740 level 4. I think that's all. We may have finally got them all. Had 4 level 3 white-tailed trolls. Jeez, man. Sorry to hear that, Fishing Frenzy. Unfortunate, man. Nice, Justin. That is very rare. Yeah, pretty much, Jan. Pretty much. Hey, Giant Carlo, how you doing, man? Hope you've been having a fantastic day. On a 5-troll streak for whitetail, haven't killed any in a bit, been checking my maps before the update. That's wild, Kevin. Sounds like a lot of you guys are having rough luck with the trolls recently. Whitetail been kind of 50-50 for me. Like, during the 300 or 400 kills before I got the great one, I think I had 3 trolls and like 1 or 2 diamonds. So I was on a bit of a streak as well. And then of course it all ended with when Mr. Big Male walked out. Thanks, Austin. I appreciate that, man. Yes, the geese will be fixed the 22nd. We're currently on a early access content creator build, but on the 22nd, the geese will be fixed for everybody. And they are amazing. The geese are absolutely amazing right now. Alright, let's restart. I think we have to continue doing the restarts every once in a while. That was working yesterday to get the geese back. Piebald lions are not a thing, Levi. Unfortunate, Pelican. Yeah, it definitely seems like a lot of people are having whitetail trolls. Chance, try not to repeat, my dude. I saw the message the first time. Be sure to read the rules if you guys haven't. I'll do the command real quick. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, it was a pretty sweet one. I do like that rack. It's, you know, honestly, it's probably my second least favorite, but to be fair, I like every Great One rack. I think they're all really nice. So, like, choosing a favorite Great One rack is like choosing between chocolate and vanilla ice cream. They're both amazing, but, you know, I may like one slightly more than the other, but, you know, they're both great. That's kind of how I feel about all the Great One racks. They're all amazing, but there's certain ones that I like a tiny bit more. Alright, we'll probably do one more little run of geese, and then jump to some other stuff so we can get some variety. What maps would you like to see me jump on today, guys? Hey, Mel, how's it going? Hopefully you've been doing well. I did a test earlier on the M1 versus the 308, Mel, and I think there's some pretty shocking results that you'll be very surprised about. Like, I was so surprised doing the test, because I was so set on the 308 just being miles better than the M1 in all categories. But there was actually some major surprises I didn't expect. Oh, just in case I do multiplayer, Brady. Because sometimes I like to do multiplayer with other content creators, and if I've got just one stand, then they don't have anywhere to sit. So we've got 2 stands, a layout blind, and a ground blind. Yukon, Rancho, SRP, Verhonga, Silveridge Peaks, Tiawaroa, SRP, Quattro, Yukon, Verhonga, Yukon. Alright, I'll do a poll. I will do a poll, since a lot of you want to see a poll instead. Let's do that. What map next? And then we will do... I'll just pick 4 maps that I feel like playing right now. I see a lot of people wanting Yukon, so we'll put Yukon in the poll. We'll put the Tiawaroa Red Deer grind in there, since I enjoy that a lot. Verhonga, and... a lot of people are saying Quattro as well. There we go. Hello, little geese. How are you doing today? Hope you aren't enjoying flying around too much, because you're about to be grounded. Boop. 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 Missed. Oh no. Come back here. Okay. Not as pretty as I would have liked it to be, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, same Mel. No matter what with the stats, I'm gonna use it just because 308's what I've always wanted in the game. So regardless of like the statistics, 308 is still gonna be my main rifle. But let me just say the penetration and expansion stats on the 30-06 and the 308 might not be entirely correct based off of the testing I did. I gotta say, I think they might have gave the wrong penetration and expansion to the 308. Obviously, this is just me guessing. It's not a fact by any means, but I got a feeling. I got a feeling something's wrong. You get a green name in the chat by becoming a channel member. You can become a channel member by hitting that blue join button next to the subscribe button. Memberships are as low as 99 cents a month. You get a lot of cool perks, including the green name, the special badge, some private Discord channels that you can chat in my Discord, access to some of my scrapped content on the channel, and also a ton of awesome emotes to use in the chat. It's 100% worth it. I tried to make it as cheap as I possibly could, and 99 cents was the lowest that YouTube would allow me, so that is how you get all the cool perks in the chat. And it also gives you like a special highlighted message every month that will show like how long you've been a member, and then you can type whatever message you want and it will pop up in bright green in the chat, making it so it's 100% visible to me. 100% worth it in my opinion. Speaking of worth it, this weapon pack, I think, is also 100% worth it. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. This is by far my favorite weapon pack. Like, I've had more fun using these weapons than any weapon pack in the past. It's kind of crazy, just like the amount of enjoyment I've got out of it. Like, even though this 22 may not be better than the Virant, for some reason it just feels more fun. And I mean, for me personally, I'll take fun over having the extra rounds. Because this thing is just so satisfying to use. Hey, Hunter17, how's it going, man? 3 months tomorrow? Nice, Luke. That's awesome, dude. That is super awesome. 750 level 4, not bad. Not bad at all. It's not showing the blue button on mobile. I believe that happens on iOS devices. On certain iOS devices, at least. If I'm not mistaken. One thing that you can do is there is a link in the description that will take you straight to the join screen. No, we missed the last shot. Oh, there's a bunch more geese. I thought there was just one. Ooh, there we go. Let's get it. Kevin, I see you found the special message. How's it going, man? Oh, we got a gray. Nice. That's a big gray. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. That's a big gray. That is huge. That's crazy, man. That's a big gray goose. Jeez. Well, that's awesome. I have went so many kills without a single rare, as you guys have seen. So that is pretty awesome right there. Is that another rare? It might be, but it could be a brown hybrid as well. Oh my gosh, the geese are just dropping like flies today. Two left, come on. Oh no, there's another flock. One more. No, we missed it. And that flock's not gonna stop, I don't think. Oh, we got it. Can we see these? Yeah, they haven't even broke. Okay, let's go get these. Alex, thank you so much for that super chat, man. Much appreciated. I hope you've been enjoying the content. Thanks for the content. No problem, man. It is my pleasure. I absolutely enjoy the crap out of doing this for you guys. Like, I really mean it when I say that this is honestly what makes my day some days. Just jumping on here and streaming and chatting with you guys is an absolute blast. And I've always really enjoyed it. And that is the reason why I really started a YouTube channel in the first place, was to share my experiences with you guys in one of my favorite games. And the fact that it's even got to this point is just incredible to me. And I honestly can't thank you guys enough for it. I know I've said this quite a bit recently, but I really am just genuinely thankful for everything that you guys have allowed me to be able to do. I just can't get over how crazy it is and how far the channel has come. We got a fallow deer over there. My gosh, there's so many geese. No, Darlene, that is far from the truth. Do you really think that Expansive Worlds would be giving early access to somebody if they were modding? I can assure you I am very against people that mod, and I feel like it ruins the community. But I suppose playing 7 to 10 hours a day does kind of make it look like that if you don't see all this stuff in between. But if you stop by the live streams, you will see quite a bit of grinding that goes into all these trophies. But no, I'm very against mods. I think people that use mods in Call of the Wild ruin the experience for everybody else, and it honestly should be a priority to get an anti-cheat to stop it. Still kind of annoys me that there is no anti-cheat, but I guess it is what it is. It's kind of hard to implement with a game like Call of the Wild where it wasn't built up with it. No, Jack, you can't on Xbox. Thankfully. Yes, I absolutely love the pack, Scarecrow for Prez. Favorite weapon pack ever made. Absolutely adore this pack. And one of the awesome things about this pack is the fact that you can really cover like almost every class with it. You have the 223 that covers classes 2 to 4, you have the 308 that covers 4 to 8, and the 22 that covers class 1. I mean, with just this weapon pack alone, you can have rifles that cover the majority of weapon classes. The only one missing is class 9. Pelican, thank you so much for becoming a member at the Super Crow rank even. That is crazy, my dude. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been having an awesome day, man. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels, and access to some of my scrapped content on the channel. Much appreciated, man. How much is the pack? It will be $3.99 when it releases on the 22nd. Well, Nightbot hath strucketh someone down again. Don't use caps next time if you want to stay in the chat. Hope there's a Steam discount. There most likely will be. They always do like a 10% discount when it first releases. I don't know how it's going to be on Epic Games or any of those platforms, but I know on Steam there's always a discount whenever a new DLC comes out. Kind of like in celebration of the new DLC. Yeah, me too, Fishing Frenzy. That's something I've always loved about the content for Call of the Wild. I know a lot of people are against DLC costing money in Call of the Wild, but it's how they fund the future development of the game, so I'm okay with it. I do like that it's very cheap, and at least for new maps, you can play them without buying them just by going into multiplayer. So I think they've done DLC in a pretty good way. It's not overly, what's the word? It's not overly egregious like games like Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 were, where like everything was locked behind loot crates. Like, it's not as egregious as games like that, which I do like. I like that they took a more a better route that makes it so you're not necessarily limited without some of the stuff. No, today will not be the 12-hour. I'm gonna have to figure out a date for that. I have been, like, so tired the last few days trying to pump out videos for you guys. I've got two full videos ready. I still have 2 videos I need to edit, and I've got 3 more YouTube shorts ready to go. I have been, like, non-stop working on getting content ready for y'all. Nice, Kevin. That's awesome, dude. That's nice. Drop it in the Trophy Shots chat when you get a chance. I want to take a look at it. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure, Pelican. That is one of the major benefits of having the membership. It is much easier for me to see it because of the green name. Other day I got back-to-back rares with a Piebald and Albino roe deer. That's awesome, Tyler. Congratulations. Oh yeah, it definitely is, Mel. It definitely is. Definitely is. We'll end the poll once I actually decide to switch maps. We're gonna wait for one more flock of geese before we go to another map. My gosh, the hunting pressure is just beautiful. So much hunting pressure. I wonder what would happen if EA made Call of the Wild. There'd be microtransactions for everything, let's be honest. If EA made Call of the Wild, you would probably have to pay real money to buy the ammo. Knowing EA and how they do things, they'd be like, I bet we can sell ammo packs. I bet we can. Boop. That never gets old. EA Sports, it's in the woods. Oh my gosh, that's good, Lucas. I like that. That is hilarious. Do you think they will give the multiplayer list to Xbox? From what I understand, it's a limitation with Microsoft. So I don't think there will be one. Thank you, Hampton. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Try not to do caps. Nightbot is programmed to delete messages with caps, so try to refrain from the caps. And also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to read over the rules. We do have a list of rules here for the chat to just make it a better experience for everybody. So be sure to go over the rules if you have not read them already. Alright, let's switch to 22H. Oof. Holy. 22 Hornet is so good now. I love it. Why you hunt with barcodes? You realize that doesn't mean a cheater, right? You realize that doesn't mean a cheater. It means that that person's name is in a different language. That's all it means. The fact that you guys actually think that the barcode names in multiplayer mean modders, it just blows my mind. It literally means that it's a different language. It literally means that it's something like Chinese or Korean or like any of the other like symbol type languages where like the instead of like normal letters, it's symbols. Anything like that is what doesn't show up. Still blows my mind that some of you are under the impression that that's the sign of a modder. It literally just means that they have a different language. Absolutely blows my mind that you believe that. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Mel. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Dee Dee's content, and I love hanging out with Dee Dee whenever we do content. But that particular misstep with saying that barcodes, or like barcode name, means that it's a hacker, that has made it quite the pain for other content creators. Hey, Tectonic, how's it going? Just now finding out about that, didn't know. Yeah, it's something that a lot of people do not know about the game. And that happens with a lot of games as well. If it doesn't recognize the language, then it just replaces it with those squares. It's just the game's way of saying, like, these are symbols that we don't recognize, so we're just gonna put a space there. I actually have already done some collabs with Flint or Max. I don't know when the next one will be. Maybe, Austin. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I have time. I've been pretty busy with getting videos ready for y'all. Maybe I can get some time to do it, though. We shall see. I'm sure Casey will message me soon about it if he was planning to ask. We'll see if we can work something out. Yeah, true Hunter Fisher, but it does not mean for sure that somebody is. The easy way that you can really tell if it's a modded server is by looking at the weights and trophy rating of animals. This is something that a lot of people do not talk about, but this is the easiest way to figure out if you're finding modded trophies in your multiplayer sessions. If you look at the weight and the score and it doesn't match up, it's a cheated server. There was one time a while back where we were playing multiplayer live on stream, and we ran into a server that looked pretty fine. We found a couple diamonds, right? And then we noticed something very, very off. We found a level 6 bobcat that had the weight of a max weight bobcat, which is only level 7 and above. That's an example of one of the ways that you can figure out if it's a cheated server. The other one, which is the more extreme one, the one that we just covered is kind of the easier, or like the harder to tell one. The ones that are really easy to tell are the servers where literally every animal is a max level. It's very easy to determine hacked servers. Literally just by going by those two things, you can determine whether a server's cheated so fast. If every animal is max level, it's hacked. If the animal's weights do not match up with their scores, then it's hacked. If the weight matches up with the score, it's legit. Because all the mods that people use, they mess with the weights and scores. And so it gives you stuff that doesn't match up. That's the easiest way to tell if something is cheated. Which is why I've become so good at avoiding that stuff. Because I've seen it in multiplayer so much and had to avoid it. It's unfortunate that people don't know all this information. Yeah, that too, Mel. That too. Well, yeah, Fishing Frenzy, but even those, they do mess with the weights and scores. I've done plenty of research on this stuff to make sure that I don't ever get into those types of servers. And they all mess with the scores and the weights. They'll all be off. Which is why I'm able to avoid that type of stuff so easily. Tracked a gray pheasant earlier for half a mile. Estimate was 19 to 22. It was 1940. That's unfortunate, Erica. Oh yeah, it sucks, Justin. I hate the fact that it's such a big problem in the community right now. Because it never used to be like that until certain content creators started doing videos on modded servers. Then it became a real issue. And it's got to the point where like 50% of the servers are like that. Oh yeah, I know Scarecrow for Prez, but people that may be new to the channel might not know that. A lot of people don't see everything behind the scenes and like see the amount of time that I put into this game. It's unfortunate because, you know, a lot of people don't take into account that a lot of content creators do this for a living. And so we have all day to be making our videos and streaming, and so we end up racking up a lot of game time and a lot of knowledge on what to do to maximize our chances of finding diamonds and rares and the amount of animals we can take down in a certain amount of time. It just sucks that not everybody understands that for those of us that do this as a job, we have so much time put into this game every week. Sorry, I went on a little rant there, but just annoys me when people assume hacks on something that I spend so much time doing. Oh, Lunar. Yeah, people can hack on console. It's just extremely difficult and rare. No, they don't have an anti-cheat, Daniel. Unfortunately, there's not really much they can do. They don't have an anti-cheat, and the report system isn't very good, so it's very hard to get people banned in this game. Oh yeah, for sure, Mel, it is. The problem about it, Grand, is the fact that people use it in multiplayer. I wouldn't have a problem with the amount of modding if people did it in their own single-player games, but it's the fact that people bring it into multiplayer. That's the part that really annoys me. And just because the people that do mod, since it's become such a big thing, it gives the people that actually work for it the stigma of having modding be such a big issue in the community. That's the reasons why it's such a big deal to myself and a lot of other people that play this game a lot. A lot of people that really work for their trophies, half their stuff just gets assumed as hacked because there's a large amount of people that do. That's why it's such a problem. What's my next big grind gonna be? Probably the Red Deer grind again. We're gonna go for Red Deer Great One number 2. I'm probably gonna wait till the 22nd though, because I want to spend all of this early access focusing all the new stuff. Seeing people speed hacking and freezing animals, yeah, it's bad, Daniel. It's unfortunate because that ruins the experience for everybody else that's in that server. I've also got a friend who had her entire map completely ruined by a hacker, because the hacker joined her server and started spawning a bunch of diamonds and rares, and she has no way to, like, fix her map. So, it's unfortunate. Yeah, so far we've got a gray goose. That has been the only thing so far. Yeah, McCoy, and like I said, I'm not really against people doing it in single player. I'm against people ruining the multiplayer experience for other people. Because it used to just be that multiplayer was a fun place to join and get to chat with other people while you're hunting and look around for some cool trophies, but now a lot of the times when you join multiplayer, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, okay, does everything look okay on this server? Is everything good before I start hunting? And it didn't used to be like that. Exactly, Corey. It's great the way it is. And I mean, the whole point of the game is to find rare trophies and diamonds. And if you cheat to make them common, then what's the point in it? It takes away all the fun and the purpose of the game. Also, let's jump onto Yukon now. It clearly won the vote, so let's jump on there. There's Yukon. Pelican, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Is an orange diamond water buffalo a super rare? It's not quite a super rare, but it is a rare, or not a rare, but it's an uncommon, so it's close to a super rare, but not quite. But still really cool, dude. That's awesome. I don't have one of those, and I'd really love to get one. What do we even want to hunt? What's the grizzly time again? 3 to 7. Let's hunt some grizzlies with the 308. I think that could actually be pretty fun. We'll go like probably 5. Yeah, I remember you, Cruz. I remember you, man. That the old name does sound familiar. Welcome back, man. What do we want to drop off? I mean, we could keep the 22 Hornet for Fox. That would actually be pretty cool. We'll drop the M1. I think this is a pretty solid loadout. We'll grab the 454 for the Buffalo. Or Bison, I guess. Just in case we see a good one. We'll bring the brand new 454 with us. Because this thing's pretty sweet. I like it. As far as this goes, I guess we'll do that. And then the 223 will just be kind of over here as a backup. Just in case we feel like using it. Drop that there and get the handgun scope. Yep, I agree. Scarecrow for Prez. Carson, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. Hope you've been having a great day, my dude. Really appreciate the support on the channel. It's that expensive to sleep? Wait, how much was it? I wasn't looking. Was it more expensive than normal? It should just be like 2,500 at the maximum. The 454 skin will be coming to everybody for free in 2 days. On the 22nd, you guys will get access to this 454 completely free, and you will not even have to grind for the ammo. The ammo is going to be completely unlocked for everybody. So everyone can enjoy this awesome handgun now. It's going to be pretty helpful to newer players to have a 454 without having to grind handgun score to actually unlock it. Definitely excited to see how everybody feels about it. I'm sure there'll be a couple people upset that there's no grind anymore for the 454, but I think it'll be a fun thing. I can definitely see most people being pretty happy about it. Hey Evan, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Just using Lady Legends All Species info cards, and it said oranges were rare. Just wanted a second opinion on it. Got you. I don't think orange has ever been rare, actually. Orange has always been an uncommon as far as I remember. I played Parquet pretty heavily when it first came out, and I also played it quite a bit when Water Buffalo got Truex, and I think orange has always been a pretty common thing. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, Blake, it's pretty sweet. The crosshair is definitely not, it's not going to improve, like, your hipfire accuracy or anything like that, but it is kind of nice to know where the center of your screen is, so it's going to be good to have that option for people to select. Nice fishing, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I don't know what they are since Mississippi either, Mel. Been a fan for years, haven't seen a stream in a long time. I think I do remember you, Nate. The Wild Nate name seems somewhat familiar. It definitely has been a little while since you've been in here, though, but welcome. Can you use the 308 on Wolf, please? We will do the 308 on Wolves as well. Thank you for the super chat, Carson. Really appreciate the support, man. Super generous of you. We will do some wolf hunting. We're going to start with some grizzly, then we'll go to some wolf, and then maybe we'll do some caribou also. I do love hunting the caribou. Unlike with scopes, do the crosshairs stay when aiming? No they don't, Void. Unfortunately, they disappear. It would be cool if they stayed for the recurve and the longbow, but I think that's part of the challenge of those weapons. I think they wanted them to stay a challenge. Do we have anything along here? As far as I know, Yukon was not changed, so it should be exactly the same. That's 240 meters, kind of quartering. I guess we'll see how this does. I don't expect it to be perfect, but if we can get double lung through the shoulder, then I'd say it does pretty good. It's not losing health. Uh-oh. It was 240 away. 270 away, actually. Oh, it was 270 away, not 240. Why did it say 240? Oh my gosh, there's so many bears. Oh gosh, well, we're gonna take these out. That was definitely wrong, because I was zeroed wrong. Yeah, those shots were not the best. We're gonna have to try that again. That is the one that we wounded. If she stops again, we'll shoot her once more. With a little better shot this time. This elevation is definitely not favoring us. Ooh, that's actually better over there. Hold on, let's try that. That looked much better. And then we missed the second one, but that had to be good. Yeah, it definitely is. That one is officially going down. Alright, we got a second shot into her. She should die. Question is, do we run all the way to that side, or do we double back? I kind of think we go all the way and shoot some more stuff. We can probably take out a few more things. A weapon pack will be out the 22nd of February, so just 2 days away. I don't think I even saw it, Erica. I think I missed the joke, to be honest. Kinda curious what it was now. Anything else? Oh, that's one. Hello, little level 5. Hope you're ready to get smoked. I don't think that thing's gonna stop at all, though. Oh, maybe? It's like running, but it's nervous. This is so weird. I've never seen them do this. Given I don't hunt grizzly much, but seems strange. Missed the next shot. Oh no, that's not good. So what we have learned today is I absolutely suck at shooting grizzly bears from a bridge. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, Jack, pretty much. I definitely did. Okay, this is going to be a good test right here. 390 meters. Let's 0 to 300 and aim high. That should be a solid hit. Yeah, it's losing HP. It's very slow kill time, though, so I think 300 is definitely still way, way better for the grizzly bear. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably quicker. How many super rares do I have? Only 2, if I remember right. Thank you so much, Carson, once again, man. Another amazing super chat. Good shooting, man. Keep it up. Thank you, dude. Unfortunately, we missed a few shots there, but we did get a couple good ones into them. But thank you for the super chat once again. I really appreciate it. Okay, that shot went well. Got the next shot that time. Yeah, the 308's great fishing. It's very, very accurate at long range. That's definitely one of its strong points. I kind of regret not testing accuracy at long range in my comparison video that I'm posting tomorrow. That was one thing I forgot to test on it, but I do have a comparison video of the 308 versus the M1 coming out tomorrow, so I hope you guys are excited to see that. You'll get to see the direct comparison between the M1 and the 308 in recoil, target reacquisition, fire rate, penetrate or kill time at 320 meters on a red deer with double lung, and kill time at 168 meters on a red deer with double lung. There was some pretty shocking results, so I hope you guys are excited to see that. We'll see, Seek. I don't even know if there's gonna be moose around within 5 minutes, but we shall see. We shall see how it goes. Piebald Mallard are pretty common. I think they're actually considered a common. Yeah, I'm excited to put it out, Goat. Believe it or not, this video is like only 6 minutes long, which is way shorter than most of my videos, but it took like twice the time to edit because I had to do a bunch of side-by-side footage and then get it lined up perfectly so everything started at the same time. That way we wouldn't have any like inaccurate results. It took so long to edit, but I think it'll be worth it. I think a lot of people will find it useful. And if a lot of people find it useful, then that is all that I really care about. Is a crown wildebeest a super rare? So what a super rare is a diamond that also has a rare fur type. And since crown wildebeest cannot be diamond, because they're only on the females, it's not considered a super rare, but it's still a very hard to find trophy. Oh no, Hunter 17. That is one of the hardest things to get trolled by. I don't think I've ever been trolled by one. Is this my new grinding gun? Yes, 100% it is. This is easily the best grinding gun. So I will be using it for both red deer and the whitetail grind. What makes a bear scared? 308? Yup, pretty much. Oh my gosh, Erica. Beautiful. Fantastic joke. I'd say so, McCoy. I think it's definitely worth it. With geese being fixed with this update, there's not a better time than now to get that DLC. The geese will make you so much money. In 2 days of grinding geese, we've made 300k. That's just over like 3 hours and 15 minutes of goose hunting, and we got 300,000. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend checking out the stream from yesterday because we had some crazy good goose luck. They were just constantly coming in, wave after wave of geese. I am super excited for all of you to be able to experience the geese like that again. It's gonna be so awesome to see. What's my favorite map? I am honestly really torn now on favorite map. Ever since Mississippi released, it was my favorite map. But I don't know, with the changes that have been made to some of these other maps, it's kind of going back and forth between a few of them. If I had to pick one right now, I would say that my favorite's probably Silver Ridge Peaks, and then Virhonga Savannah is moving really far up in my rankings, and Mississippi has kind of moved down. I honestly think that Mississippi is probably my 4th favorite map now. It used to be my 1st, but with the changes Virhonga got, and I guess the lack of major changes to Mississippi, and I'm not seeing nearly as many like turkeys and stuff like that anymore on there, it's making me really lean towards having Silver Ridge Peaks my favorite, Virhonga Savannah my 2nd favorite, Tiawaroa my 3rd favorite, 4th favorite being Rancho, 5th favorite being Mississippi. I think that's my top 5 right now. This is honestly the largest drop in rank that I've ever had a map, I think. I don't know, Mississippi is just not... It's just not feeling the same as it did. When it first released, I loved the map so much. It was everything I could have ever wished for, but the more we go on, the less I enjoy it. Which is a shame, because the species are so cool. Yeah, raccoons being class 2 now is also a big thing that made me not really, like it as much now. I feel like raccoons were much better at class 1. It felt more like real raccoons. How much is the AR ammo? For the 308, it's 850. For the 22, I mean, it's the same as the other 22s, which would be 200. No Yukon. Now, the thing with Yukon, it's a beautiful map. It gets my vote for prettiest map in the game. But it's the species that I'm a little bit underwhelmed with. I really think that Yukon should have had Doll Sheep, and it should have had Sitka Black-tailed Deer. If it had those 2 species, Yukon would be a top 3 map for me. But because I'm a huge fan of, like, antlered species, and... I don't know, moose and caribou are some of my least favorite antlered species in the game. I really wish that it had a deer species like the Sitka, and then a Doll Sheep. Then Yukon would be a top 3 map for me, easily. But it is a gorgeous map. Yukon is undoubtedly the prettiest map in the game. Yeah, no problem, Braden. Yeah, Ty. I really hope they do some more, like, new species on old maps. Kind of like they did with Hirschfelden and the European Rabbit. I hope they do the same thing for Medved and Yukon. I would love to see some new species on those maps. Because really, that's what holds both of them back for me, is just the lack of species. Medved only has 6, and Yukon just needs some different kinds of species. If both of those things happened, I'd play both the maps a lot more. Would have expected some elk on Yukon. I'm not 100% sure if elk are in that area. I'd have to look it up, but if they are, that would be cool. Yukon best map for bowers? I mean, maybe. If you like bow hunting, it probably is good. How rare is a level 5 melanistic red deer? Very rare. As far as I understand, I think melanistics and great ones have about the same spawn rate, so getting a melanistic is pretty rare. Definitely a rare thing to find. Let's get over here and grab this one first, because this was the one that we hit really good. Where am I on the map? Right over here, top right, next to this outpost and this bridge. Oh, I agree, Fishing Frenzy. Jungle Reserve would be amazing. Something similar to... what's it called? Pickabeen Bay in the Hunter Classic. Like an Australian jungle. That'd be so cool. Or I guess it's a rainforest, but, you know, very close. I think that'd be so cool. Nice, Adam. That's really lucky, man. Believe it or not, for those of you that are somewhat new to the channel and probably don't know this, I have killed over 7,000 red deer in the last year and a half, and I've never killed a melanistic stag on my main account. The only melanistic stag I ever got was on my challenge account that I have on the Epic Games version of Call of the Wild. And of course, like, the one time I played on a different account for a different series, we ended up getting the only thing that I really wanted on my main account. It was quite unfortunate. Hey, Blitz, how's it going, dude? Is Rancho a good map? Yeah, it's an amazing map. Especially if you enjoy hunting whitetail. It's a very good map if you enjoy the whitetail. Alright, Hunter is hot on the trail of this bear. Let's see what the damage is. I've got a feeling that it did pretty good. I'm going to assume single lung, though, just because of the distance and also the kill time. It was probably a single lung shot. Where is it? Wow, it ran so far. We'll see, Erica. With all the hype for this weapon pack, I don't know how much time I'll be spending on other games. Nice, Pelican. That's another funny thing. I've got like 4 or 5 Melahines, yet I can't get a stag. My luck is just awful with them. Here we go. Let's see. What is the damage like? Yeah, single lung from 390 meters. Wow. I mean, it got into the lung pretty well, though. We were slightly quartered even. It's definitely reliable at long range. I mean, that is perfectly accurate. That's exactly where we aimed. Man, I'm really impressed with the accuracy of the 308. I think it just might be one of the most accurate guns in the game. I'm gonna have to do testing on that. Another thing I'm really curious about is what the bullet drop is like. Because I feel like the bullet drop is less on the 308 than a lot of other rifles. Because we aimed like right at the top of the spine, and it barely dropped down at all. And that was 100 meters almost past the zeroing distance we were zeroed to. Yeah, you can hunt elephants in real life. The thing about it, though, is a lot of elephant hunts that happen, it's on bulls that are causing trouble in their herds. From what I understand, at least, and what I've been told, the tags that people get for hunting elephant are to hunt very old bulls that are just causing trouble. They're like pushing away the younger ones that are actually like good breeders. And so they take out the old ones and they sell like the tags for them. So anytime that somebody elephant hunts, it's for a very specific elephant usually. Elephant hunting is done very differently than a lot of hunting. But it also has a lot of like controversy surrounding it. Because of that. Just because of the fact that it's elephants, but that's the one thing. It's actually, the hunting that's done for elephants is actually good for the elephant herds. It's more of like a conservation thing, because it keeps the herds from getting ruined by the old aggressive bulls that are pushing off all the younger males. And I think that if EW ever does elephants, they're gonna have to push that in their storyline, right? Like, they'll have to push it in the storyline that that's how it is in real life, and it's actually a good thing, the way that they're hunted. And honestly, I think if they do that, elephants would be a huge hit in Call of the Wild. I don't think they would receive as much controversy as they think, as long as they have a storyline to go with it that really explains how it's done in real life and shows you the good that it does. Because it's always done to conserve the herds and keep the aggressive males out of there that are, you know, pushing off and injuring the younger ones. Yeah, true, Johnny. That is true. They do kill them sometimes, which is also not good. So yeah, overall, it's a good thing, the way that it's done. Now, the big problem when it comes to elephants. The problem is there's also a lot of poaching that happens, and that's the real, like, the real bad side of it. I know, right, Joe? It'd be crazy. And I've had the idea for a while that if there was something like elephants in the game, I really feel like they should implement, like, a tag system for the elephants. Like, maybe there's only 1 or 2 elephants on your map. And you can't shoot them unless you have a tag. And let's say a tag for the elephant costs like 50k or 100k credits, so it'll be like a special thing that you don't do very often. I think that would be pretty good, and it would be a relatively realistic depiction of it. Oh, that's not good, Blitz. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, you can hunt the rhinos. It's kind of the same thing. It's special controlled hunts. Because of the, like, endangered nature of a lot of the African big game animals like elephants and rhino, a lot of them are controlled hunts. They make sure that it's not going to hurt the populations. What do you know, it's Crow? It is, Trenster. How's it going, man? Glad you could make it to the stream. Hopefully you've been having a good day. Is a melanistic and albino magpie goose rare? Yes, that is very rare. No, it's different with African big game, Blake. It's not the same. It's not the same as a high fence hunt in the U.S. It's quite different. You're actually out in the wild there. They're not animals that are kept in, you know, a high fence area. The elephants and stuff like that is very different. Completely different scenario. A lot of the herds of elephants and stuff like that get, you know, followed and make sure that there's nothing, like, threatening them. And so that's what the, oh, hello there. Oh, mythical. Well, hello there, mythical. How you doing? Yeah, that'd be cool, Bryce. Something like that would be awesome. I completely forgot what I was saying because of that bear. They should add squirrels to the game. That would be sweet. Squirrels have been one of my highest requests for a long time. They would be very cool. Especially, can you imagine like an albino squirrel? It'd be so cool to have an albino squirrel mounted. I am so sorry, little caribou. But you were just kind of chilling there looking all smokable. Nice, Mel. That's good then, because that means you have quite a bit of knowledge on it. Talking about what poachers do with mini animals? Oh, yeah, Blake. Well, we're not talking about poachers. We're not talking about poachers at all. We're talking about people that, we're talking about the, like, controlled hunts, which is like, you know, you purchase a tag to hunt a specific animal. Where, like, they have your animal picked out that you go to hunt. That's very different from poaching. Poachers are terrible people. Poaching is not a good thing. Especially when it comes to, like, elephants and things like that. With those, it's a real problem. Alright, you guys wanted to see the wolves, right? Only 780 kills? Jeez, Kevin. Just give me leopards and I'll be happy. Me too, Johnny. Leopards would be pretty sweet. Yeah, pretty much, Blitz. Pretty much. One of my biggest supporters for the channel, that used to be in streams quite often, he's been pretty busy recently, but he owns a game reserve in South Africa. And, you know, everything that I've heard him talk about, they really care about the animals that are there. And a lot of their hunts, there's like specific animals that people pay to hunt. Like, they actually have like a specific animal that they go to. It's a lot different than what you would expect when you just look at it on the surface. And from what I've heard from him, it's a lot more ethical the way that it's done over there than it is on like a high fence farm hunt for whitetail here in the States. It seems like it's very, very different over there. But again, I'm just going off of what I've been told by other people. Obviously, I haven't experienced any of it myself. The 308 AR will be in the game on the 22nd. Currently, it's only accessible by a select few content creators. You know what? Let's real quickly smoke some of these ducks with the 22. They're about 200 away. So I think what we could do is maybe aim right here. That is so many. That is so many ducks. No, I think we aimed wrong. I think we need to be slightly higher. Oh no. You know, one of these days we'll figure out the right distance. You know, this is where the 22 Hornet's really going to come into handy. I want to see how this does on flying ducks. If this is amazingly good, then... okay, so it's going to be a little difficult to get the range down. This is why we test this stuff, though. We gotta figure out what is going to be the lead to use. Like, will we need to aim above them? I really can't tell. Duck aim? Oh, it is clearly duck aim, Johnny. So much duck aim happening right now. I just want to know, do I need to aim above, in front? Like, oh. Oh, they were that far away. Okay, that explains more. That was like 400 meters. We were probably shooting at them at like 300. No wonder they were missing. I think we'll go back to the Hyperion so I can tell a little bit better. We'll try that again with another group, but yeah, that was terrible shooting on my part. My gosh. No, not that scope. Hyperion. There we go. We'll try it again somewhere else. Where else do ducks even go on Yukon? I don't hunt this map that often, so... not sure where they would be. Yes, Isaiah. All three of the ARs will come out the 22nd. Why is there a crosshair? Because there's a crosshair with this newest update. It is one of those things that you can turn off if you don't like it, though. Don't mind that. That was terrible. Oh gosh, running out of mousepad space. And it's gonna get away. Oh, that's not the right gun. Whoa, don't do that. Hold on, man. Chill. Why are you bobbing and weaving? Okay, yeah, 22 Hornet's the way to go on these. Oh my gosh. I think the 22 Hornet is going to be the best for flying ducks. If you can get the range down, then... oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The times where I can aim properly, this thing's amazing on ducks. You know, I kind of regret the fact that I did not go check out the ducks sooner. I had quite a few people asking me to hunt ducks. But, I didn't want to because they haven't done any reworks to them yet. But, I mean, this was worth it just to test out the 22 Hornet. Did that thing just now die? It just now died. Typical Panda, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Scare Crew. Hope you've been having a fantastic day. You're, enjoying the stream, let me know. But enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, the ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels, and access to my scrapped content on the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been doing fantastic. There's that little female duck. Oh, I didn't even look at it. I should probably look at the penetration. I want to see how good the 22 Hornet was actually doing on them. What's my favorite trophy? I really like the Melanistic pheasant. That's probably my favorite trophy that I've got. Okay, so that one, that wasn't accurate. Well, it is what it is. Let's see if this one actually hit anything. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's not the left lung that it's highlighting, but it says we hit the left lung. Harlequins have always been kind of weird with that though, but it definitely has better penetration than it used to. I mean, that went through like half the duck. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think, honestly, the 22 Hornet's the biggest surprise out of this update. Just the amount of difference between the old one and the new one is crazy. What do you guys think? What has been your favorite thing that you've seen with this this early access look? Is your favorite thing the 22 Hornet? Is it like one of the map reworks? Is it the AR pack? What is your favorite part of this update? Daniel, thank you so much. Or Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Hope your day has been going absolutely amazingly. Little bear over there. Got a melanistic turkey? Nice, dude. That's awesome. .22 Hornet, 308, and Verhonga revamp. Map update. Piebald Mallard. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Got an albino doe. Nice, Reed. What's the new revolver chambered in? It's 454, and it is classes 4 to 9. And it will be available from level 1. Oh yeah, Carter. Well, they wouldn't put a fully automatic one in. You see, like, an AR-15 is not the same as a full auto, like, M4. An AR-15 is a semi-automatic civilian rifle. And a lot of people don't know this, but AR-15 is actually stands for Armalite Rifle 15. That's a common misconception that I see quite a bit. It's in fact quite different from an assault rifle. Now let's go grab these last couple ducks. I think they landed like over here. Because they definitely didn't float back. And I'm pretty sure I saw one just like drop over here. I'm almost positive. Let's see if we can get the dog to chase them down. You got this, buddy? He does got this. Then what's going on here? Oh my gosh. Hunter, you okay, man? I didn't tell you to go drown yourself. Crazy dog. What's he doing? Did it float back? Like, I think it had to have. But I don't see any. Typical Panda 328, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Love the content. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Really happy that you enjoy it. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream as much as I've been enjoying streaming for you guys today. What are you looking at, Hunter? What's here? Nothing? There's nothing there, buddy. Alright, I think those ducks went invisible or something crazy like that. Are whitetail on all the lakes at Rancho? Most of them from what I've seen. Definitely not all, but way more lakes than they used to be. They seem to be a little more spread out though. There's not as many at each lake as there was, but there's more lakes that you can find them at. Alright, let's look around, see if maybe we missed a couple that floated in. But I'm pretty sure that we didn't miss any. But it's very weird that there's not as many of them here. There they are. They did float. Wow. Well, let's see what the damage is like. I mean, that gets the job done. Not a great shot, but, I mean, with the ducks, you kind of just hit whatever you can. It's still really nice that it drops them, though. Really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think out of this update, it's between the 308 and the 22 Hornet buff for my favorite parts of it. Are they at the W Lake on Rancho? I have not checked that one yet. I've checked most of the others, except that one and like one other. Shot a diamond moose. Nice, Danielle. That's awesome. And thank you for the super chat again. You guys are absolutely spoiling me today with all these super chats and memberships. Can't thank you guys enough for the support. But that's awesome, Danielle. Diamond moose are pretty insane looking. Been a little while since I've got one of those. Alright, let's go up to the wolves, since that was, I mean, the main reason that we were over here. Let's see if we can find some of them. that's fine, Dave. You don't have to, man. One of the biggest ways to support the channel, like if you aren't able to donate or become a member, it's absolutely no big deal. It's completely an optional thing. The biggest support that you guys can give the channel is just liking the videos and the streams and leaving comments on the videos. Those two things help out immensely. It really is like the biggest help that you guys can give the channel. So don't feel bad if you can't donate or anything like that. It really isn't a necessity. We actually did, Isaiah. We've been hunting geese with the 22 Hornet and the 22 AR quite a bit the last 2 days. It's been quite a bit of fun. There's a caribou over there. The amazing CJ27, thank you for becoming a member, man. Welcome to the Scare Crew. Hopefully you've been having a fantastic day and enjoying the stream. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels, and access to all my scrapped content on the channel. Much appreciated, my dude. Hope you've been having a great day. Can't wait to buy this pack. It's pretty sweet, man. It's really sweet. It's definitely the most fun weapon pack I've used. Alright, let's take out that caribou while we're over here, and then we'll go look for the wolves. That does really good on them. Look at how fast it kills that caribou. I love it. I just love it. Never get geese to land. They have been fixed with this update, Isaiah. So in 2 days, the geese will be acting like they should. So you should have much better luck with the geese in a couple of days. That one didn't flee for some reason. Maybe we were farther away than I thought. Guess we'll just drop one into him as well. Nice, Ty. Nice, man. I've actually got a video that's going to be going up on the second channel very soon. If you guys are not subscribed to the second channel, I do stuff like Pokemon card openings on that channel, sports card openings, stuff like that. I'm probably going to put IRL content on there as well, like fishing and maybe even some hunting in the future. So I would recommend subscribing to that channel if you guys enjoy IRL content or any type of card openings. Because I am going to be posting a video on probably one of the most insane Pokemon tins that you can buy. It is such incredible value. And they are relatively new, so they're very easy to get as well. Are the ARs quieter? No. In fact, I think they're louder. Because the 22 AR spooks animals if you shoot next to them. Like, you can't do the 22 trick with it. But the other 22s, you can do the 22 trick. So, I don't think they are quieter. If anything, they're a little bit louder. At least for the 22. Got anything cool yet? Yes, we got a gray goose. That was actually a pretty big one as well. It was like 7.90. And then I think the next best thing we shot was like a mythical grizzly bear. That's been about it though today. We've primarily just been trying these guns out on different species. Just shooting a bunch of different things, seeing how it performs on them. You had me at fishing? Yeah, Erica. Hopefully we'll get some fishing on the channel soon. I have been really wanting to do that, but I've just been so swamped with streaming, recording, editing, and then the times that I'm not doing that, I'm taking care of my daughter, so it's just been really hard to get out fishing. But hopefully I can do some fishing soon and get some fishing content on the second channel. It would be a lot of fun if I could. Alright, let's get back here. We'll search around for those wolves now. I keep, like, getting distracted with other stuff when we go for wolves. Do you like the 223 AR? I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not going to be something I use all the time, because the 223 is still a very weak round in Call of the Wild. But it is it's very accurate and easy to control, which is going to be its upside. I do like it better than the other 223, that's for sure. But it's probably not going to be my first choice for class 2 to 4 animals. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. What is my most recent diamond? Let me think. What did we get last? I think the most recent diamond had to be... It was either a whitetail or... I think it was a whitetail. It was either a whitetail or... Well, I can't say the other one because I haven't put it in a video yet. But I think it was a whitetail. It's been a couple days since I had a diamond because I haven't really been focused on grinding much. Caleb, thank you for the super sticker, dude. No, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been doing great. Hopefully you've been having a fun time watching the stream and getting to see these new weapons in action. Once again, really appreciate the support. It's just been massive support today, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. The Great One? You know, you're kind of right. The Great One was the last good trophy I shot. I mean, it's not really a diamond, but the Great One was the last high-scoring trophy that I shot. I think after that, it's just been rares. Which I do have a couple rares that I'm going to put out in videos in the next few days that I really am excited to show you guys. Typical Panda, thank you for the super chat as well. What is your favorite animal in the game? Definitely the red deer. Red deer have been my favorite for a very long time. I just think that red deer looks stunning. I've always liked red deer ever since I was a little kid. They've just always really interested me with just how massive their antlers can get. And I think the true racks for them in Call of the Wild are pretty accurate, so they've just been one of my favorite trophies to hunt for in this game. And the fact that they have a stunning looking Great One as well just adds on top of it. But once again, thank you for the super chat. I'd have to say like a close second for favorite species though. Has to be the pheasants. The pheasants are really well done. Probably one of the best looking models in the game, and they have easily the best looking rares. So those two species are probably my two favorites. Ooh, okay. The wind's terrible. No. I was gonna say it's... Ooh, moose. I was gonna say it's about time we try the 22 Hornet on a red fox, but I doubt we'll get to. Okay, maybe it's out of the wind now, actually. Let's see if we can get a shot into this fox with the 22 Hornet. Because I have yet to try it on a fox. And I got a feeling that's where this gun will be, like, crazy good. I got a feeling it'll be super good against them since it kills a bobcat pretty quickly. Just lost a Mexican bobcat. That's so unfortunate, Reed. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a really cool trophy. That's unfortunate to hear. What are good whitetail times on Rancho? So, to get the most out of Rancho's whitetail, you will want to hunt between the hours of 8:30 and 11:30. And you'll want to be hunting around lakes. Because 8:30 is their drink time. And hunting drink times is by far the best way to get lots of whatever species you're after. I do have a couple guides on the channel, so I would recommend checking those out as well. It should be under How I Hunt Whitetail, or How I Hunt the Great One on Rancho del Arroyo. It should be a guide that'll give you a lot of info. Ooh, that does good. Honestly, that's good. I mean, it's not going to insta-kill them like the 243, which is to be expected, but for a class 1 to 2 weapon, that's really good. I'm surprised. I knew it would be way better than it was, but that killed that thing really quickly. To be honest, I think that was better than the 223 could do. I guess we'll have to see. Wow. Yeah, that was even through the scapula. Through the scapula and into both lungs. Not bad at all. Quite the pose to die in as well. Winter, that's crazy, dude. 272.40 melanistic whitetail? That's wild, man. What do I want them to add next? I would say the next thing I'd like to see in Call of the Wild. It depends on like what category. For a map, I'd like to see either a Texas game ranch with a bunch of exotic species, or Africa 2 with a bunch of awesome African species that we didn't get on Virunga Savannah. Stuff like the greater kudu, Nyala, sable, like a lot of those species. And then obviously like leopards I'd love to have. And then the other thing that I'd really like to see is some brand new species introduced to older maps. I'd like to see Arctic fox, snowshoe hare, snow geese, and muskox added to Medved taiga. And I'd really like to see Sitka black-tailed deer and Dall sheep added to Yukon. I think right now those are my greatest wants in the game, now that we have the 308, which was my #1 most wanted thing. So now that we've got that in the game, I think those are probably my 2 most wanted things. One of those 2 maps that I mentioned, and then some of those species. Yeah, an Australia map would be cool as well, especially if they did it like kind of a 50-50 map, where half of the map is similar to Pickabeen Bay in the Hunter Classic, and the other half is similar to Bushrangers Run in Classic. I think a combination of both of those would be a fantastic map. It would have a lot of really cool species as well. Got an albino diamond pheasant the other day. Nice, Tucker. That's awesome, man. Hey, Hollow, how's it going? With the geese being fixed, do I smell some goose hunting silliness with pals? Of course, Hollow. Of course. Once the update comes out, you will have to jump on here with myself and Kill Clinton and see if we can get the geese to work in multiplayer. They've always been kind of like hit or miss in multiplayer. But if we can get them to work, that'd be a lot of fun. Alright, I'm not seeing any wolves. This is unfortunate. It's so weird. I normally see lots of wolves when I run this route. I guess we could maybe go down here and run along this way. You know, maybe we just need to do drink zones. I guess we'll just do drink zones. Can you take the ARs to Rancho as the next map? Maybe we could do that in a different stream. I think the wolves are going to take up the rest of today's stream. But we might do some more Rancho and stuff like that in the next day or two. You know what? Do you guys want to see tomorrow's stream be like 50% Great One grinding for red deer and then 50% Great One grinding for whitetail with the 308? And just kind of show how well it does on them? Because I know that's going to be a very, very common question, is how it does on both of those grinds. What is wolf time again? I feel like it's that, maybe? Riptide, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. My gosh, all of you are being so generous today. I honestly don't even know what to think. Thank you so much. Thanks for the great videos. You've helped me start getting way more diamonds. One I still need is Black Buck. Any tips? Also, which map do you think is best for mule deer? Once again, thank you for the super chat, dude. Best map for mule deer is probably Rancho. Although with this new update that's coming out, that might change because they spread them out quite a bit, but I think it'll still be better. I think it'll still be the best map. Yes, I remember you mean blocks. How's it going, dude? How's it going? But yeah, as far as black buck go, they're one of the species that I'm the least knowledgeable about when it comes to Parque Fernando. One thing about them, they are at a lot of lakes that you would not expect them to be at, so honestly, since I haven't done a lot of hunting for them recently, I think the best tips I can give you is check all the lakes that you normally don't hunt for stuff like red deer or axis deer, because they're at a lot of the really weird lakes that you wouldn't normally go to. One? Okay. Let's see. Do I have any wolf drink zones? I tend to delete like every wolf drink zone I've ever found because they just... It's very easy to delete wolf drink zones when they're charging at you. Yeah, I've deleted like 99% of my zones from all that wolf hunting that I used to do. We could go down here. We'll see though. We'll see what time it really is. We'll just run the shoreline of this lake. It's always been pretty good. A thermal scope would be awesome. It would be pretty cool. And honestly, at this point, I wouldn't put it too far, like, out of what they might do. Since they added ARs, I could totally see a thermal scope being a thing. Yeah, I would love a scope pack. I 100% would. It's probably... I think one of the things that's lacking the most when it comes to items in the game. Like, we've got so many new guns. Obviously, we have collars for a lot of the species. We've got lots of different scent lures and things like that. We've got the tripods. We've got the tents, the ground blinds, all the decoys for different birds. But scopes have not changed since the game release. We have the same scopes, with the exception of a couple, like, random scopes added for guns that require a specific scope. Like the drilling rifle scope, the ECAT sight for the 470. But as far as like real full power scopes that can go on all rifles, we haven't had anything new since the game released. So some new reticles would be nice, like the option to change reticles, reticle color, style of reticle. And also just like having some different scopes with different zoom levels. Like maybe a 1-7 scope, maybe like a 4-12 zoom scope. Or is that the Argus? Is the Argus a 4-12? No, it's an 8-16. So yeah, like a 4-12 would be really nice. That would probably be my go-to scope if they were to add a 4-12 zoom. That's what I use in real life on my 270, is a 4-12 power scope. And it's honestly perfect. I always find 4-12 to be like the perfect zoom level. Or zoom, I guess, range. Trey, thank you for the super chat. My gosh, you guys are going crazy with these super chats today. Thank you so much. Love your content, man. Currently been on deployment for 2 months now, and every time I have downtime, I try to watch your videos. Well, thank you, dude. I'm glad that you're able to watch the videos, and I'm glad that you enjoy them. Hopefully you've been doing good. Hopefully everything's been going good for you. Only diamonds I've got are 2 mountain lions. Mountain lions are a fun diamond to get, though. I have like 30 map ideas for Call of the Wild. Me too, Trash Panda. Me too. There's lots and lots of different options they could go with. It's hard to say which ones we'll see, because there really is so many good places that they could base a map off of. And so many cool species that could get added. Got a feeling that at the rate they're going, in a few years we will have some pretty incredible selection for maps. If they continue making 2 maps every single year, I mean, literally, like, in 3 years, that'll be 6 new maps. The game will have more maps than the Hunter Classic does. I'm so excited to see what they do with maps. It'll really be good, really be amazing. Hey, Chanel, how's it going? You have only missed a gray 6 or 7.90 scoring Goose. That's been our best thing so far. We're about to test this rifle, the 308, on some gray wolves and see how it does. Hey, Jan, how's it going? Welcome back. Hey, Sam. Waiting for a New York sewer map. We need it. We need it. That will be, it'll be a top hit. South Asia map would be nice. Yeah, that would be cool. Hollow with the super chat as well. Figured I'd jump on the dono train today. Choo-choo. Thank you, Hollow. Much appreciated. Hope your day's been going pretty good. Hopefully it's been going better than yesterday was. Shot my first diamond. Nice, redneck farmers. Only diamond is a bison. That's a good only diamond to have, though. Bison are a little bit harder to get diamond. From what I've seen, at least. Pelican, how's it going, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Just killed a legendary puma, my second one in the past hour. Thought it was Mela, but turns out it was neither diamond nor Mela, just a shadow troll. I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. If I had $1 for every time I've been tricked by a mountain lion like that, I'd probably have like $100. Thank you so much, though, dude. Much appreciated. And it's unfortunate that it wasn't what you thought it was. Those mountain lions got a way of tricking you. Yes, Jacob, it does have less recoil than the M1. If you take a look here with the Argus scope, just... I mean, look how easy it is to get back where you were shooting. Kinda crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hollow. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can get that steam blown off smoking all these animals. At least Call of the Wild's got plenty of stuff for you to smoke when you're, not having a good day. Only diamonds a pronghorn. Hey, pronghorn are pretty cool though, man. Pronghorn are one of the nicer looking animals, I think. I think pronghorn are definitely a top 5 animal for me. Sam coming in with a super chat as well. Holy. It just doesn't stop. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the support. Choo-choo, dono train. The train has left the station, and it has made many, many stops. What's the easiest way to make money? Once this update releases in 2 days, geese will be the easiest way. The geese are incredible. During these next 2 days while you're waiting for the update, though, I think the best option is to hunt red deer or fallow deer on Tiawaroa. Hunting them in their drink times can produce so much cash. I've got a guide on the red deer on the channel if you're interested, and then I believe Flinter has a fallow deer guide for Tiawaroa on his channel that is made by his girlfriend Kyla. So I would recommend those two guides if you're looking for like locations for them, but that is probably the best way to make money during these next couple days until the update drops. Alright, wolves. I'm not liking the lack of wolves I'm seeing. What's going on? Where are they? What is going on? This used to be such a good area for them. I guess we'll go up here now? This is a pretty good spot usually as well. Yes, Cohen, we did get something good. We got ourselves a 7.90 gray goose. Caitlin coming in with the super chat as well. I missed the train, help? No, you made it on. We stopped. Like I said, we got lots of stops. Looks like you jumped on just in time. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Caitlin. And Austin with a super chat as well. In your opinion, how do the new guns compare to their IRL counterparts? So, I've never actually owned a 308 myself, right? But from everything that I've learned about it and read about it, it seems like the 308's a bit more powerful in-game than it should be in real life. Because in real life, it's a neck-down 30-06, so it should be slightly less powerful than a 30-06, but in fact, it's pretty identical, if not a little bit better than the 30-06 in-game. So, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's very accurate. The actual look of the guns, though, is phenomenal. Like, these look just like real ARs. All the fine details down to the paracord through the, Oh, hello there. As I was saying, all the fine details like the paracord through the handguard. Level 2, what? Level 2 Fox, what am I looking at? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a wolf too. Gonna eat the fox? Hope not. Oof, insta-kill. Alright, well, let's find that wolf now. As I was saying though, I think they look accurate, but the way the rounds perform is definitely nowhere like real ones. But I guess that's kind of to be expected. Call of the Wild usually takes more of a different approach when adding different calibers. They don't necessarily focus on realism with like how powerful the round is. Oh, that poor wolf. Oh, that poor wolf. I feel bad. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, Jacob, they both got dropped. Those poor things got dropped on the spot. Never heard those wolf sounds? I think they're pretty normal, if I'm not mistaken. No, KNX, they don't drink midnight to 3. There's 2 different times they drink. There's one time that is 21:30 to... Actually, I think 21 is the earliest. It's like 21 to 0:30, and then they have a second drink time that's 0:30 to 3. So, they're going to be different. There's going to be different spots that they're at based off of what time it is. Okay, we can't jump off. Actually, this was a bad idea. We can't go that way. We got to go back. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, you can't jump off and like heal anymore before you die. It just insta kills you. So, forgot about that. Hey, Revive, welcome, dude. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Briley, I've been thinking about getting a 308 myself. I'm wanting to get a new hunting rifle, but I don't know if I want a 308 or a 6.5 PRC. It'll primarily be a deer rifle, so... I don't know. I'm really torn between those two calibers. Third option I was thinking of is maybe a 7mm Mod 8. But I'm kind of leaning towards the 6.5 PRC or the 308. Nice, Braden. That's a cool diamond to get. Yeah, G3. No face cam today. We haven't been doing face cam the last few days. Like I said a while ago when we first started doing it again, I'm only going to do face cam like maybe once or twice a month. It's not going to be a regular thing. Pheasant's a lucky only diamond to get. Those things are so hard to find. I've only got like 2 or 3 diamond pheasant, and I hunted them so heavily when Rancho came out. I spent so many hours chasing after pheasant and could only find like 2 or 3. They're very hard to find. Hey, Cheetah, welcome back, dude. Hope you've been doing amazing. You'd say 308? Yeah, it's kind of where I was leaning to. I've just heard so many good things about the 6.5 PRC that I was really debating whether or not I should get that instead. I've heard the 6.5 PRC get called like the perfect deer and antelope caliber so many times that I'm just really leaning towards the possibility of that being an option. Yeah, Ghosted, it can take down Cape Buffalo, but it's not the correct class for them. So, I wouldn't really recommend it. Alright, let's see what this fox is looking like. Wow, that's really good. Look at that. Yeah, 22 Hornet's amazing now. I mean, if it wasn't already clear that the 22 Hornet's great, I think that shows it pretty good. Through the neck and into the lung. Jeez. That's awesome. That is just awesome. For sure, Mr. Salt. It does really good on them. We shot a few caribou earlier and it was just dropping them. That fox is your new Dream Hollow? Is it because it's a little level 2? Let's see. Where did we hit this wolf? Where are you guys thinking? I'm gonna say it was just a double lung. If I had to take a guess, probably just a double lung. Oh, vertebrae too. Single lung vertebrae. That's an interesting shot to get. We missed the front lung and got the one on the opposite side. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, as much as I was trying to find some more wolves, I think we're probably going to end the stream. I've still got a lot of work to do today getting videos ready, so we're probably going to call it there. Once again, thanks to all of you for the massive support this stream. I'm just blown away with the amount of generosity and just the amount of like understanding and stuff for like everything that we talked about today. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and it means the world to me that I've got such an amazing community that watches the streams and watches the videos. So thank you guys so much. I really wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more hunting. Maybe some great one grinding. We'll see. But thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!